All right. Who do we have on the line?
Hi, my name's Hillary.
Hi, Hillary. How you doing?
I'm good. How you do?
I'm great. How can I help you?
Well, I'm hoping you can help me figure out a way to talk to my husband about something.
How long have you been married to him?
Oh, 5 years.
And how old are you and how old is he?
We are both 30.
Okay. You've been married 5 years. And how long did we date before that?
2 years.
All right. So you've known him a good portion of your
Yeah,
life.
seriously. He's a great guy. He always has to be right about everything. Every time we have an argument, every time we have not even an argument, but even a regular discussion about something, he has to be right, no matter what I say. Whether I'm right or not, he has to come back with something else that's more correct than what I said.
And what do you do when he gets into that mode?
I get really irritated because we can't just have a regular discussion. And this just started 2 years ago. He wasn't always like this. So I don't know what happened that made him start behaving this way. That when we were dating and even when we were first married, we could have normal, regular conversations about everyday life and then maybe to be right about every little thing.
Well, being a guy, I think I have some insight to this. What happened 2 years ago where he was told he was wrong and it affected him in some way?
I really wish I knew. I don't know.
Nothing with his job, family, relatives, friendships.
Not that I can think of. You think something happened, maybe at his job?
I would say that people don't generally just change on a dime. Unless there's something medically wrong with him, they don't typically change. So he was either doing this the whole time and you ignored it, or something traumatic happened 2 years ago, or not even traumatic, but something happened that shifted his whole way of being. Think back. Think back to when he was normal. Think back to when you first noticed the change, and just think.
Would have been something at work that I don't know about.
Did he have a promotion? Did he apply for any jobs?
He has applied for several promotions or jobs that would be a step above what he does, and he's gotten turned down a couple of times for those.
When you've asked him, what does he say about
He
it?
argues with me. He says he does not. He said, I don't always have to be right.
When you ask him why?
Has to be something at work because I can't think of anything at home.
People don't generally just flip on a dime. That's why I urged you to think back to 2 years ago about what was going on and what would have maybe changed his whole outlook on things and why he feels he has to act this way now. With that being said, you called me today. What were you hoping that I would be able to help you with?
I was hoping you could help me say something or figure out how to get through to him that he is behaving this way so that we could get back to our normal conversing selves with our relationship. It's really starting to affect I don't even want to have a conversation with him
You
anymore.
just did a good job of explaining it, but you need to do that to him.
Yeah, but I tried and it didn't work. So obviously I need to say something different.
Has anybody brought this to your attention outside of you and him that's noticed this change in him? Any friends, relatives, parents?
Yeah, his best friend and I have talked about it.
And what's your best friend or his best friend saying?
She is like, yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't know. And I've talked, and she's actually said something to him, and he denied it with her too. So I don't know.
His best friend's a girl? Interesting.
Yeah, they've been friends for, gosh, ever since before we started dating.
Gotcha. Have you thought of talking with her and maybe the two of you sitting down and talking with him?
That's a good idea. Maybe I can do that. Maybe we can do
And
that.
then that way it's not one-on-one. There's a buffer there. It's two people, and you start off calmly. The way you said it, you articulated it very well, but you basically just have to relay what you told me and let him know that you want things to go back to normal. This is not a debate. It's not a question. This is what it is, and I want things to get back to normal, and this is what we need to do. And you'll have her there for support. Seems like the best option. It's the least threatening. He trusts both of you. So I would say that's probably what your next step would be.